Very good morning and warm welcome to second ASEAN-India, ASEAN-India Blue Economy Workshop. Today, I request all the delegates to take their seats. Secretary East, ma'am, has arrived. Good morning delegates, all the speakers and participants for the second ASEAN-India Blue Economy Workshop. All the guests have arrived for the inaugural session, and we will, just before giving it to the mic to the Director General RIS to conduct the morning session, we have the morning sessions for 45 minutes. Then we'll go for the group photos. Two group photos, one with the heads of delegations, one with all the speakers, participants. Then we go for the coffee break, and then we come to the next plenary session, working sessions. So this is a small announcement, and again, welcome to all the delegates and our speakers in the morning sessions, Ambassador Priti Sharan, His Excellency, Vietnam Ambassador, Professor Nishimura, President IRIA, and Director General RIS, Professor Sachin Chaturvedi. So, sir.
Thanks, Prabir. His Excellency, Ambassador of Vietnam, Mr. Ton Sin Than, Professor Nishimura-san, President IRIA, Madam Honorable Secretary Ms. Priti Sharan, Secretary East, Joint Secretary Mr. Anurag Bhushan, my colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Very good morning to all of you, and a very warm welcome to this second in the series Blue Economy Dialogue led by Vietnam in such an able manner last year. And the conference was such a grand success in terms of its content, in terms of its outcome, and of course in terms of triggering in a major work program for India-ASEAN partnership, which I'm sure would get extrapolated on a larger scale, bringing in many more actors in the scenario. It gives me great pleasure in welcoming you all. I also take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude for your presence and participation. The concept of blue economy has emerged as a major area of global attention because of its inherent power to create a wide range of productive and sustainable development opportunities that oceanic resources offer. It has assumed added significance for India because of vast untapped potential in this field. In words of our Honorable Prime Minister, which he very succinctly echoed during his trip to Indian Ocean waters, when he referred to this idea of blue economy parallel with the idea of blue chakra, or the wheel in our national flag that represents the potential of the blue economy. In addition, he also had very aptly articulated India's vision in this vital field, saying that the Indian Ocean is critical to the future of the world. We also seek a more integrated and cooperative future in the region that enhances the prospects for sustainable development for all. I must congratulate Vietnam for this lead for the region and also for hosting the first workshop in this series. Greater collaboration in trade, tourism, and investment, infrastructure development, and overall development of the ocean or blue economy would enhance the pace at which this integration is taking place. Blue economy has tremendous potential and opportunities in terms of its port-led development, which is the current priority of this government, and also in the areas of fisheries, aquaculture, renewable energy, seaports, and shipping. Sometimes we do not realize the importance of the services sector in blue economy. The idea of insurance and reinsurance is a huge market opportunity for several firms to connect the financial sector and services with the idea of blue economy. It is believed that by understanding blue economy initiatives, countries would be able to achieve high economic growth and maintain healthy balance between resources use and their renewability. However, there are few attempts to estimate the gains of blue economy. At RIS, we have initiated a major exercise in terms of how national income accounting may absorb the details of the blue economy and reflect the dynamics of the coastal area development, which many of our economies are addressing at this point. In this context, it is pertinent to mention here the broad contours of Indian strategy around several flagship programs like the Sagarmala, Mausam, port-led development, Sagar, of course, and the idea of International Solar Alliance getting linked with the development of the oceans. With the launch of SDGs, concerns are also emerging in favor of sustainable use of natural resources. We may move towards specific areas in this field, and I'm so glad the booklets that have been circulated, and I'm thankful to my colleague, Professor Prabir Dey, for getting a very robust conceptual framework up on the table in terms of how we are looking at the blue economy. And I'm sure in this workshop we would get opportunities in terms of not only bringing in some of these dimensions, but also the idea of how we move forward along with these strategic issues as this gives a tremendous opportunity in terms of linking economic development with the strategic positioning and how to face the threats and challenges for safe use of oceans and seas to proceed on the agenda of blue economy. Once again, I welcome all of you. Before I close, I must acknowledge our presence of RIS Chairman, Ambassador Mohan Kumar. So welcome, sir, to this. Thank you.
May I now request, thank you very much, Professor Chaturvedi, for the opening remarks. So now may I now request Professor Nishimura, the President area, to give his remarks, please. Nishimura-san.
Her Excellency Ambassador Preti Saram, Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs, His Excellency Ambassador Tong Shin Tam, Ambassador of Vietnam to India, and my respected friend, Professor Sachin Chattopadhyay, Director General, RIS. The distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning. First of all, it's a great honor to co-host this event today. We would particularly like to thank the Ministry of External Affairs of India, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Vietnam, the ASEAN Secretariat, the Research and Information System, and the National Maritime Foundation, India, for co-organizing this important event. Now, celebrating our 10th anniversary area. I'm from the scratch. I was involved to establish an area. I've spent already 10 years in Indonesia, and my term was extended, the last governing board meeting, so I am happy to cooperate with this matter under my third term. Area continues to conduct in-depth research on issues related to trade, connectivity, energy, and the environment, among others. ASEAN has been helping the ASEAN member states to develop an open, transparent, competitive, and resilient trading system through research capability building and policy outreach. Today, the region is faced with challenges arising from increasing change and growing uncertainties in the global economic and geopolitical landscape, including the evolving major power dynamisms. The present situation presents ASEAN and the members of EAS, East Asia Summit, with an opportunity to shape the narrative of deeper economic integration through open markets, capitalizing on technological advancement, rule-making, and disciplines to facilitate trade and investment in the region. ASEAN continues to work on the region's infrastructure development. The Comprehensive Asia Development Plan 2.0 outlines a new development strategy that guides the prioritization and selection of the hard and soft infrastructure and its project for connectivity and innovation. This CADP complements today's theme